What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Rod Too Deep, back at it again with another video. This video is going to be a bit more serious, as you see by the title, Growth from Within. I'm going to be speaking about inner growth. I'll start by getting a little personal for a second. I am a person who has dealt with anxiety and depression throughout my life. I have also had battles with an issue that many of us face in society today, which is our ego. Now, a question that you may have is, what is inner growth? Inner growth is the process of self-improvement that leads to a higher vibration and a closer connection with our true selves. I want to take a moment to talk about how your ego can hold you back from achieving inner growth. In order to grow, you really have to focus on taming your ego. To do this, a lot of deep work must be done to address past trauma and better understand why you are the way that you are in the present moment. Your ego can really hold you back from inner growth. It does this by creating a rigid mindset, making you afraid to fall and constantly seeking validation from others. When your ego is in control, it's hard to accept feedback, ask for help, or embrace change. You start fearing judgment and feel like you have to be perfect, which makes you defensive and resistant to ideas or perspectives that could actually help you grow. The ego doesn't like discomfort. Growth requires stepping out of your comfort zone, but the ego prefers to stick with what's familiar, even if it's holding you back. It can also create a fixed sense of who you are, making it tough to adapt, try new things, or see life from a different perspective. Meditation and conquering your dark side can take you a long way. I've recently gotten into meditation and have been practicing this form of deep work for over the past few days. It has really started to make me feel more at ease, more at peace, and it's helped me further understand who I am at my core. I prefer to meditate without any background noise, just a personal preference. It's just me, my deep breaths, and my inner thoughts. This approach has really been effective for me so far. Another thing that can take you a long way on your journey is learning to conquer your dark side, and I'll be diving into that next. Here are a few ways that you can conquer your dark side. When it comes to conquering your dark side, you should first take the time to meditate and reflect on the negative parts of yourself. Then think deeply about the experiences in your life that may have caused you to develop these negative traits. I believe a lot of our negative traits come from family influences, painful life events that cause lasting trauma, or insecurities that make us react in a negative, uncharacteristic way. These things can lead us to act in ways we normally wouldn't, and sometimes even become a version of ourselves that we hardly recognize. Why inner growth is important? Inner growth is important because you should never stop growing in life. You should always strive to progress and become a better version of yourself than you were the day before. Growing within is the key to happiness in my eyes. You can't truly be happy or content in life, in my opinion, if you aren't happy with who you are inside and out. You're truly going to struggle with progressing on your inner growth journey if you can't first learn to accept and love yourself for who you are at your core. Ways that you can achieve inner growth. You can achieve inner growth by coming to terms with the negative sides of yourself. You can't grow until you admit that there is a problem or that you might be the problem. Once you're able to admit this, you'll then be able to heal and grow and become one step closer to achieving the inner growth you desire. To end things off, I'm going to speak about what I was like before my inner growth journey and things that helped me achieve inner growth. Before taking the steps needed to achieve inner growth, I was a depressed college student who honestly felt lost and without a true sense of purpose. But through practices like deep work, meditation, taking long walks, and spending productive time in isolation, I've grown mentally, physically, and spiritually. I feel as though I've come to terms with my inner self and learned to love who I am within. My goal with this video is to spread awareness about the importance of inner growth. I want to help motivate others to be true to themselves and put in the work needed to love and accept who they are at their core. I plan to dive deeper into topics like this as I continue to practice deep work and self-love, and as I keep researching and learning more along the way. So yeah, until next time, stay true to yourself, grow closer to God or whatever you believe in, and keep progressing, progressing, progressing. Peace. Hey y'all, I know I said I was gonna end the video there, but I had to add a quick little side note. Reading Berserk and seeing the obstacles that Guts has to face, the pain he pushes through and overcomes, really hit me deep, man. It motivated me to get out of my depressive funk and stay committed to my goal of achieving inner growth. I highly recommend taking the time to read the manga or even watch the 1997 Berserk series. I might need to make a separate video in the future talking about the impact that Berserk and Guts story has truly had on my life. But all right, y'all, I'm actually going to end the video for real this time. Like I said earlier, keep progressing, stay true to yourself, never stop pushing forward. And until we talk again, peace.
Are we all that we're meant to be this way? I'm afraid I don't know if we can change.